Alright, so what we have today here in Forts is, does this kind of look familiar to you? Well, this one definitely should. This is an Imperial Star Destroyer. We've got another one up here, and this mystery ship is, well, the Rise of Skywalker is coming out soon. And I've been trying to speculate as far as, like, when you look at, here we go. Look at these pictures right here. So we can see a giant resistance fleet and an absolutely massive fleet holding in formation of Imperial Star Destroyers. So I like to imagine that they're gonna have this giant battle. So what we have here is we've got some Mon Calamari cruisers, some Corellian corvettes, and it looks like a couple of starfighters, kind of like X-Wings probably. Now this is gonna be resistance versus presumably the First Order or the Empire. I don't know. It's gonna be absolutely chaotic. So we're trying to recreate that battle here. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of the ships that were sighted. Oh my god, as I absolutely get wrecked here. Incoming! But yeah, we'll be talking about a lot of the ships that we've seen and kind of theorize. And I want to hear your theories as to what's to happen in Rise of Skywalker and what ships you noticed and saw in the pictures and in the trailers. But I remember a while back, I think it was, I don't know, maybe in the summer even, people were talking about how, hey, there's this potential leak on the Emperor's, like, kind of style Star Destroyer. So I want to put the BFG 1000, or I guess it's 10,000 in here, and I want to destroy this Mon Calamari cruiser. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming. I want to say a big shout out to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. So check out Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order by clicking the link in the video description below. We're gonna play as Cal, a Jedi Padawan who managed to escape the Empire and is now living a quiet, solitary life as a scrapper. So it's not long until he's forced to abandon that life and is pulled back into the never-ending struggle between light and dark sides. And you're gonna join up with some Resistance members, some of which you may remember from certain movies. So you're gonna have force powers, everything from honing your lightsaber combat forms to all of the different force abilities. And as far as like the setting, we're gonna explore ancient forest, windswept cliffs, haunted jungles. Click the link below to download Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order now, or you can download Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order from Epic Games Store to get a free Stormtrooper skin in Fortnite. Using my supporter creator code, BaronVonGames, is helpful to me. It supports the channel. So once again, I want to give a big shout out to Epic Games for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the action. Alright, I've got no snipers. Now, snipers are the targeting computers. We all know this. They're just spraying me with miniguns, man. Alright, I'm gonna fire some missiles in this main gun. Now, we've got no gravity turned on. That was actually pretty nice. If I would've hit here, we've got the core exposed here. But we're basically playing in no gravity to kind of simulate what it would be like to, you know, fight these giant fleet battles out in space. So if I can take one of them early, that would be preferable. And it seems like we're pretty low on energy, so I've got to find the right ship. I think it's going to be this bottom one. All right, how are our missiles doing? They're getting in. It doesn't seem like they're very good at stopping these fires. I probably have fires going all over the place. Fire the main cannon! Ooh, right in his face. Okay, but that seemed to be also the pretty well armored area. All right, so what we're gonna have to do is create some pretty nice energy production areas. This should do the trick. Where are we getting hit? I'm just assuming I'm gonna like look up and everything is on fire. All right, can I? Oh, that was a good hit, and it went below this core. So these are nuclear reactors. When we do enough damage to them, they will explode. It will be a beautiful nuclear explosion. Don't you target your missiles at me. Oh my god, they have a turbo laser. That was that Mon Cal cruiser has some serious weaponry. Fire alarms are going everywhere. This is looking a little bit chaotic, but this nose here on this Emperor's cruiser, my god, it's gonna be glorious. All right, now I think that was a good shot on the lower end. Yes, I think it detonated pretty close to the core. We also are gonna have to probably build up like armor pieces. But this is where the majority of my energy production is going down. I'm gonna have to upgrade so much stuff. These battles are absolutely ridiculous. We have no real defenses. Let's go ahead. This is gonna be my main one because he's the safest one. Oh my god. There's so many cross beams. Things are getting a little out of hand. All right, so how do we look at this? Is what I love about forts. This used to be the starfighters for the Resistance, so maybe the new X-Wings, and now they look like something totally different, and I love it. The Mon Cal cruiser, now, from the trailer, it looked like, and some people have pointed out that it looks like there's a new style of Mon Calamari cruiser, and if you're like, hey, Baron, what is a Mon Calamari? You remember Admiral Akbar? No? It's a trap! That guy? Yeah, he's a Mon Calamari. The squid-looking guys. Oh my. All right, so if this is my mothership, then I need to protect it a little better. Now, that means we're also gonna want some anti-aircraft. Now, what is going on over there? They're doing some serious upgrades. Hold on, we got some fires. Gotta hit right there. Look at that. See, since there's no gravity, this little machine gunner, he's floating off into space. All right, so we're firing all of our missiles. Uh-oh. I just realized that I may have fired these through. Look at that anti-aircraft fire. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we've got fires on our lower Star Destroyer. This Corellian Corvette is absolutely a light. I think what we're gonna wanna do then is let's upgrade these to ballistic missiles. Now, you don't see a lot of missiles in the Star Wars movies, but there's definitely proton torpedoes and concussion missiles that have been used throughout the Star Wars universe. I'm wondering if they ever developed like ship-killing missiles. It always seemed like the super weapons were super lasers. Yeah, so this is actually like my flagship, and the Emperor's cruiser I would call like my super weapon. I feel like you saw that a lot. Admirals wouldn't always use the biggest and baddest ship, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm the Admiral, and whoever's the captain of this ship obviously has the best one. Especially once we put, look at this puppy. Talk about super weapons. This is the BFG. Look at how absurd this is. Okay, so if we put it, how can I put it in a spot where he'll be able to fire on that Mon Cal? All right, so we'll build some, uh-oh, we got fires. Ooh, on the main one. Laser batteries coming in. Let's get some anti-aircraft to help defend. Oh shoot, they've got a howitzer. Oh my goodness. That was a massive hit. Who fired the howitzer? Okay, you know what? I think we've been going for the Corellian Corvette. Now, there are 8 enemy ships, right? And we've got to deal with all of them? Oh my god. Just carve it into me. All right, we're going to fire another cannon round. I like to think of these guys as the turbo lasers, because they do massive damage. All right, here we go. We've got heavy missiles, so I like to think of these as like proton torpedoes. One actually made it through. Oh man, they have so much anti-aircraft, so lasers and heavy cannons would do better than missile systems, it seems. All right, I'm firing the missiles at the X-Wings. Nothing is getting through. But we do have the BFG ready. One more cannon round. I'm gonna aim a little bit higher, just a little higher. Oh, just a teeny bit higher, we can hit this core. All right, now let's fire our super weapon. Everybody's gotta have one. We just cleaned through that. That was awesome. Whoa, 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 we got fires near our cores. It's absolutely chaotic to be a one-man person trying to control all of the cruisers and capital ships. All right, this one, we're going for the kill shot. A little high. It went through 2 enemy ships. This guy's ready to fire again. All right, let's aim. That should be pretty good. Oh, yes! There's the core exposed. Now, I think if I take out this X-Wing... Oh, man, we have no energy. This is what artillery shells and no gravity looks like. You always wonder, like, in Star Wars, what capital ships slugging it out would look like. So this is kind of what we got. We've got Corellian Corvettes, X-Wings, and the Mon Cal. But in the trailer, people have seen Hammerhead Corvettes, Bunkerbuster Corvettes, Nebulon B-class frigates, U-Wings. There's even the Millennium Falcon and the Ghost. Obviously, there's the Millennium Falcon. It's like sitting front, round, and center. But the Ghost is just off its right side. All right, fire. Please hit the core. That was a good shot. Wasn't a bad one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, one got through finally. That's excellent news. We'll be able to refire here. The super laser. I'm gonna aim and try to take out this X-Wing here. We disconnected some of it, but it was superficial damage. It's funny, firing a super laser at an X-Wing. All right, well, I guess we'll fire the main laser again at the Mon Cal cruiser. Oh, I love that. Oh, we're out of a sniper again. They must have taken out our targeting computers. We're gonna have to repair that. Fire the main guns. Good shot. That was a good one. We haven't had a good one in a while. But just look how many machine guns open up when we fire missiles. All of them have fantastic anti-air defenses, and that's probably why maybe missiles and rockets aren't used as much when there's laser technology available. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a fire in the turbo laser room. I guess super laser room. Fire! That kind of laser, it takes out superstructure, but it doesn't seem to take out the things that are being protected by the superstructure. Here we go. Yes! We had like 2 to 3 land. Oh, and we took out our first X-Wing. We were actually aiming for this Corellian Corvette, and it looks like it's just absolutely destroyed right now. We've got a few problems of our own, but nothing as serious as what they've got, and we're taking some laser fire here. It's getting a little bit chaotic. I mean, honestly, it's been chaotic since the beginning. But we finally have our first kill. Super lasers firing. This is what it looks like out there right now. We just need a few of them to thread the needle. Yes! Okay, now we've pretty much secured the bottom portion of their fleet. We've taken out the Corellian Corvette. Oh, and look at the little pieces flying off into the distance. I wish you could see like little people and droids and stuff like that when you destroy this stuff. Basically, going from forts to actual capital ships would just be incredible of an experience, I think, from a gamer's perspective, man. It would just be like, what other game can you do that kind of stuff in where there's physics and destruction, right? Like the ships can fall apart, they can float around. That kind of amazing stuff I would love to see. All right, now we're firing all of our missiles here on this front X-Wing that's basically defending the Mon Calamari cruiser. So what we need is one of these big missiles to sneak through. Nothing snuck through. That's ridiculous. So there we go. They lost this part. There's a few machine gunners here that were really good at stopping all of that. It seems the X-Wings, the small fighter craft, are really good at stopping the big missiles. Now that we've secured the bottom, I just need one targeting computer down here, and I should be able to fire missiles into the underbelly of this Mon Cal cruiser. The laser, super laser, just isn't good enough to deal with the new resistance technology. All right, here we go. We've got the scatter missiles going first. And then the big boys that need to get through. All 3 of them are good right now. All 3 should make contact and just absolutely rip this sucker apart. Now if we could follow that up with the turbo laser shot, we'll do some serious damage to this ship. Hopefully keep them from being able to recover anytime soon. The super laser took out the Mon Calamari cruiser. Now they have no control. This is just derelict ship floating off, burning, crumbling apart in the, well, I guess the emptiness of space here. So now we've got 5 ships left, 2 corvettes, and 3 fighter escorts. All right, I'm having all of the missiles try to target these X-Wings. Oh, if one threads the needle there. Yes! Where's the follow-ups? Were they taken out? They must have been taken out. All right, I've used my power-up to build these buildings a little bit quicker. We got production, 50... build speed. That should help. Now I'm gonna hit this X-Wing. Fire the laser! Now we just gotta coordinate. Oh my god. If any of these big missiles land, I think it's lights out. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah! Some of them actually went through. So the resistance fleet is absolutely just crumbling right now. But hey, I'd love to be a part of the resistance, but I'm not, man. I'm the bad guys. Although they've done some serious damage. Some of our Star Destroyers don't even look like Star Destroyers anymore. All right, we've got a turbo laser battery. Now, have you ever seen an X-Wing get a direct hit from a turbo laser battery from a Star Destroyer? It would be a lot more magnificent than that. Oh, but their core is on fire? It's not gonna survive this. They took out that one. One is getting through. One threaded the needle, went through, and absolutely just erupted on it. Okay. Now the turbo laser should be ready again, now that the X-Wing's a little bit softer. Oh, we hit the armor plate, man. All right, turbo laser, we need to aim a little bit up. Oh, it deflected. Their deflector shields were up. All of my missiles were destroyed. I mean, that's just incredible defensive, like, weaponry. Breaking through this is a tough nut to crack. Let's fire the turbo laser. There we go. That's some good hits. Their core's right here. Some explosions there from the defensive gunners that just went off into space. Oh my god, it might happen. It might happen. It got through. Their defensive laser's down. Alright, I found the solution. You need to use light anti-air fire. Like the lasers that are good at that, dealing with small snub fighters. Not using capital ship weaponry against small things because they're running around like ants. So they've got minimal defenses from the bottom. So this You gotta use the right weapons against the right targets, alright? Luckily, they're down to 2 Corellian Corvettes. Hopefully one's not the Tantive 4 or else Princess Leia should GTFO. Alright, target the other support craft with turbo lasers and missiles. Oh my goodness! We just lost our super laser. That's bad news. But we still have turbo lasers. Turbo laser, fire when ready. Alright, we've got heavy. I'm gonna call these proton torpedoes. They're definitely not concussion missiles because those are smaller. Proton torpedoes are the big boys. Yes! And as you can see, these were the things. Proton torpedoes is what the X-Wings used to destroy the first. And by X-Wings, I mean, I guess just Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. The first Star Destroyer. I love this, when like everything that's left behind, if it's connected to something that's burning, it is going to eventually be destroyed. And we have some fires that are loose on this Corellian Corvette here. I don't know, man. The fires alone might destroy it. Let's see if we can expedite that. Here we go. Yes! Okay, there's only 1 X-Wing left. This should not be a problem. We're firing everything we have at it. It's only gonna be able to shoot down so many rockets. 1 snub fighter versus 2 capital ships. There we go, some massive explosions ripping through that X-Wing. It's already damaged, shields are probably down. Alright, now we actually can aim at that. That was a fantastic shot, a little bit low, just a little higher. You always gotta aim just a little bit higher. Ha! It has protection, the shields are still up, okay. Now the main issue I'm seeing is it does have its anti-missile technology still up, and we don't have anything, I don't think, that would be in range to hit it. Alright, this should be a better shot. Good, shields are down. Oh, those are getting through. 1 got through, took down the enemy X-Wings, so the Emperor's destroyer survived, which I want to go into detail more in a future forts video if you'd like to see it. But now it's time to play as the Resistance fleet. Alright, so our capital ship, let's see, what do we have available to fire right now? We've just got tons of miniguns, some small arms stuff. Do we have any targeting computers? Let's try to use some machine guns and take them out a little bit. Get some rockets to harass. Alright, we've taken out a couple of their anti-aircraft defenses. What do we have as far as main guns? We have some turbo lasers on the Mon Cal. That's about it. Oh, I should be able to take out that core right away. I've got excellent firing position on my Mon Calamari ship to target both the cores of the Emperor's Star Destroyer and then the Imperial class Star Destroyer. But that's pretty much the extent of my heavy weaponry. Just a little bit lower, and we should be able to get some hits on the core here. I think this one just needed to be a little bit lower as well. Yes! The Emperor's flagship is down in our second hit. I guess the shields were down after we hit it with some concussive force, maybe? Maybe it was missiles. Maybe it was proton torpedoes from the X-Wings. I don't know, man. Maybe it was just a little bit of dumb luck, but you know what they say, don't get cocky, kid. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, we're sending in a bunch of concussion missiles here to try to hit the decks here. Oh, we didn't hit anything. They're firing some of theirs own back. What do we have to defend this? Corellian Corvette took some pretty nasty hits here, but largely superficial damage, I think. Some fires are loose though, and if we were to let them get away, you know, we'd have problems. But we've got fire alarms going off, but I can't tell what's on fire. Oh my god! We almost lost the Corellian Corvette. Damage control systems were down. Alright, well let's try to hit the bridge again of the lower Imperial class Star Destroyer. One more hit should do it. Now, as far as technology is concerned, good lord. Oh my god, this is bad. Dude, they're doing some serious upgrading over there. But see, this is where we put our super lasers, so they don't have that, and look at what is happening to the ship. Oh, I love these effects. They are absolutely incredible. There we go, there's a good hit. Followed up by a few concussion missiles, most of which definitely get taken down, but you never know, man. You gotta whittle these big Star Destroyers down. Uh-oh, they're gonna have some missiles of their own. Our anti-missile defenses seem to be woefully inadequate, but their targeting computers are not able to keep up, I guess, with, what would be our movement? There we go. That did some work. They've got mortars down there. What's that? A cannon? Oh, isn't that where their big cannon is? Fires on one of the X-Wings, but overall the plan is still solid. I just gotta... I think what I need to do is just try to keep up pressure on the command bridge of this lower Star Destroyer and take that out. Once that's done, the weaker lower bellies of this Star Destroyer should provide us with the opportunity to hit it with some pretty heavy proton torpedoes. And if I keep just sending in swarm missiles like we're doing, eventually some are going to get through and they're not going to be able to rebuild and repair their defenses. Look at that. That was beautiful. Yeah, we're starting to take them out. There's only one defensive emplacement left. Oop, that X-Wing is on fire, but this turbo laser battery is ready to be fired. And that's a weak spot. We got the core. Enemy Star Destroyer down. We got one left to go. Now this is one of my favorite parts. These fires, due to the fact that this ship is in operation or unoperational, that thing's not operational. It'll just continue to burn and destroy everything. Sometimes you'll see just the frame of an absolute monster of a ship left. Alright, let's start sweeping the deck here with some light fire here from the Corellian Corvette that would presumably be what? Flying relatively quick, and like if a Star Destroyer is distracted, it would seem that it would be able to get a few decent hits in. Oh goodness! I just destroyed part of my own... Oh, they got a flak gun there. Yes, okay, oh, see? Okay, we're gonna have to hit that again. Let's see if I can't aim. Oh, that was low. That was a little bit too low. Look at this. See, I feel like I like to think that you could put an R2 droid here and he would act as the targeting computer. Come on, baby. Proton torpedo. Oh, the freaking flak gun. Can it fire again? No, and he's down. All right, we got some follow-ups here, doing some pretty dang good work. Now I just need to fire a little bit higher with this turbo laser battery? Oh, that's brilliant. Lower sections of the ship are basically in shambles. And look at this. This Star Destroyer is still burning. Now all you can see is just the remnants of the Emperor's flagship there. Things are starting to turn in our way. One of our X-Wings is pretty damaged though. Friendly fire incident. The Star Destroyer's down. Alright, we're getting some good hits now. The underside is mostly just exposed. They can't really build back enough defense equipment. And I'm trying to turn this Corellian Corvette into like just an absolute beast of a gunship. Oh my goodness, no I didn't. Yes I did. I definitely did. We're having some serious issues. I think the First Order here is hacked into our targeting computers. Oh, they got some missiles of their own they're firing. Concussions. We're still working on the super laser here. Ooh, and they're trying to hit us. We don't really have too good of anti-aircraft defense on this. All right, this puppy's about to be ready. So I just gotta aim directly at their bridge. That looks good. Oh my god. Is this... Oh, it's a little wobbly. The Corellian Corvette was never made to be able to deal with a weapon that size. And I also built a bunch of turbo laser batteries here. And once they're all ready... Oh, it's gorgeous! They had a deflection beam, I hit it with a turbo laser, and it bounced back and hit their own ship. It's gorgeous. This is gonna be the most obscene Corellian Corvette you guys have ever seen. Alright, fire the super laser. We got a bunch of missiles coming in. That's gotta be heating up the core real bad. Triple lasers from the bottom. We took a big turbo laser battery hit to the main section of our primary gunship. This Corellian Corvette, which doesn't even look like one anymore. Alright, so these guys are ready. Let's see if we can't hit the... Should be... Oh, it was a little bit high. We hit that instead of the core. I love this. These triple turbo lasers. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Alright. This should do it. Oh, it disconnected the ship for a moment. The core almost started flowing out of there. Okay, then I'm thinking these guys, if aimed a little bit lower, should be able to do it. There we go. All right, so I don't know if this is gonna be what like Rise of Skywalker is gonna have for its final battle, the final fleet battle, but it seems to reason that we will get a giant capital ship on capital ship with snub fighters everywhere, because that's kind of what happened in Return of the Jedi, right? It's just kind of like they're repeating themselves in a little bit. History repeats itself, and that means Star Wars history repeats itself. So once again, big shout out to Epic Games and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what custom battles we should create for the next episode of Forts. And I'll see you guys in the next video.